now we're joined by our second Billboard student from Vista High School, Janah, and along with one of her teachers, Mr. Moya. And so the first thing, Janah, is how did you feel when you were told that you got nominated and selected to be on the Billboard to represent the school?
If I gotta be honest, I was really shocked because I didn't expect such achievement come just by coming to Vista. I was kind of speechless, and when I told my mom, she was just like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah."
So how do you think your mom will react when she sees your picture up there, and it'll be there for almost 3 months? So what do you think that her reaction will be?
Honestly, I think she'll be super proud because all she wanted me to do was succeed because she couldn't. And I was just like, I mean, this means a lot because I'll be the one she could say, yeah, that's my daughter. She did so much,
Yeah,
and I'm proud and stuff.
that's awesome. So, Mr. Moya, why was Janah such a good candidate to be up there representing Vista?
I mean, there's so much to say because she was a phenomenal leader and student council. She was any task that was presented to her, she stepped up, took ownership of it, and just went beyond any and all expectations. And this included in all of her classes as well. So in my mind, she was one of the top tier candidates because she just shined bright. And it was just my experience with her inside the classroom, outside the classroom, uh, and in student council just reflected her character and her integrity throughout. And she's a phenomenal artist as well too.
Mhm.
So that was another thing that I have heard as well. What interests you about art, and why? What do you want to do something with art after you're done in school at Vista?
Um, my mother was kind of an artist, like she did her own thing, and I didn't know that. So when I was little, I would always have like this obsession of drawing flowers and wanting to do something and seeing people do amazing things with their hands, and I was like, that looks amazing. So I was like, I just kept doing like little doodles, right? And while growing up, I just keep practicing and practicing. And then Miss Ramirez, how she does what's that class called? Ceramics.
Yep.
I was like, I could actually build something 3D live with my own hands and say that I did that. And I was just like, it's just like an amazing experience when with art. And I was just like, it's just like you're having your own piece out there, saying like it's a piece of me that I put my mind and my sweat and my hands all over that to say I created that. And then I wanted to I want to learn about cars a lot. So after taking classes of hers, it kind of put me in mind what I could do as hobbies and how I could also use that skill in like what I want to do. I could do, um, the sculpture of metals from car parts, or I could do paintings on, like, how like lowriders have like designs on the side of the cars or the hoods, and I was like, they look amazing and it's all glossy and beautiful. I was like, I also want to study something like that.
Wow, that's amazing that you're able to put this thing that most people would consider hobbies, right,
Hmm.
into something that you could do in the future and have as a career. Um, how did your experience at Vista prepare you for that, or prepare you to get sort of where you are today?
It was like very plain, boring, not motivational, and I was like, I probably won't go to college or do anything for like the rest of my life. Just start working, whatever. But when I came to Vista, it was like all motivation everywhere and positive vibes. And I was just like, I think I want to do this. I think I want to do that. And then they were giving me so many options, and then about college and what I could do and what I could do with my skills. And I was like, that seems pretty cool and amazing. Like, I would want to work at a place I would love to do the rest of my life.
That's cool. So the sort of way Vista can make it more individualized for you was really helpful.
It is.
What do you want to do next? What's next for you? Come the fall or after you graduate in May.
Well, I think I'm gonna like get my license first because I was so focused in school, I completely forgot about driving. So I'm so focused in school, and I'm gonna try getting my license, and then I'm going to look into a lot of colleges. My main ones are Job Corp, which was requested from Mr. Moya, and AWC right after that. But if I got like options, I'll still look.
So if we get to 5 or 10 years from now, what do you see yourself doing for a career?
I think I'm gonna be in mechanic, and I kind of want to start a business of my own, like designs on cars.
Yeah, that's a good partnership. So you can have your mechanic shop, and then you can advertise your art business to do the designs on the cars that come get worked on. Nice. So, Mr. Moya, I asked Ms. Lucero this question earlier as well, but when you hear students talk about the way Vista inspired them or the way Vista helped motivate them to find their path, what does that make you feel as someone who's so involved with student council in the classroom and as a leader on campus?
I mean, it's always great to hear because a lot of our Vista students really come here for that individualized, attention to really help them succeed and go above and beyond, that even their own expectations. So hearing stories like Janah and just other students on campus, it really does kind of put our focus into what type of work we're doing here at Vista.
Definitely. So, Janah, the last question for you, and then we'll wrap things up. When you think about the time at Vista, we talked about sort of how you got to where you are now. But is there any individuals or any moments or anything like that that you're going to just look back and might make you smile or think positively about it? Once you've moved on to bigger and better things.
I would say Mr. Moya's class. Also Miss Garcia's and Miss Ramirez's class. I like them. But like in Mr. Moya's class, it's just like fun, but you're like, I say this, you're working, but you could have fun at the same time. And not a lot of teachers get that. They just want to like work, work, work. But no, in Mr. Moya's class and a few other classes, but you could have fun and work at the same time. What motivates students to keep going and keep wanting to go to class because it's fun, but you could like work at the same time. I don't know if you get what I mean.
I completely get what you're saying. In fact, I want to use what you just said to show other teachers so they can help be like that too, because that's really important, I think. Well, I hate to take up too much more of your time. So I just want to say, again, congratulations. Hearing about your story just a little bit was really inspiring for me. I definitely share the pride for all 12 of the students that are going to be representing our district up there this year for the class of 2021. So thank you again and congratulations, Janah.
Thank you.
Honor well deserved. So I appreciate your time, guys, and we'll see you later. Thank you very much.